Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. And Batistuta! Just off target.
Batistuta nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Cleared without complication. Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
York. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Vardio. Madrid are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Mendes. Mendes picks it up out wide. Upamecano can get it clear. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Mohamed Salah. And that has been cut short. Rodri. Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior played with finesse. And he's taking no chances there. He's shifting through the gears here. And that should get the job done. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rodri. And he's there to retrieve it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Climbs up big! They've scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Great corner, and he did the rest. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get away here? Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Was 72,306.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Rodri. Mohamed Salah. Deco. Mohamed Salah. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ljungberg. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he thumps it clear. And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that's that. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things underway. And he cuts out the supply. Not getting too much. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And back to the keeper they go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread it left. Van der Vaart. He steps in, and that's the end. It's Wilson! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's in! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the volley. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And it's lofted through here. And De Bruyne! Aimed beyond the defence. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's played him through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! And he hits the net. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you for your
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. Chooses to go cross-field. Haaland. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri. Bergkamp. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a sweet ball, that. Fiddles it through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
71,898.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That has not gone well. Adams. Neymar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe flashes it across. Oh, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Has a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Wilshere clears it away. And here's Rijkaard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. Rijkaard. Rodri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Defending was strong and firm. Oh, such a clever touch. Bergkamp. And that will be it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. That looks a good ball through. And he's intervened well there. Forwards and with intent.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No, he's managed to misplace that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Schneider. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, super find. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been drilled in. He can get that clear. So it is still 0-0. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Timber. Pedro Neto. Now there's a fine ball. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Alexander-Arnold. It's Schneider. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Closing in on goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Iniesta. That's a sharp pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed
There will
is
be 1
slippery.
minute added
The
time.
defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He shifted it to the flank. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Match is now on sale in the
So your
stadium
views on the
hall.
first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Conte. Number 22, Vitinha.
That gets things
Coming
going
on
for the
the
second
field.
half.
Number 16,
True
Rodri.
Bangkok United are
Number
probably
87,
feeling relatively
John
good about
Evans.
themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Koundé. Colwill. Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Decent hit! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, super ball. Real chance! He's got a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
After 58 minutes is number 18, Neymar.
True Bangkok United have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the
The
second half.
attendance for this match was 72,306.
That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. He's having a hit! It's run loose here. Aim forwards. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. David Villa. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Pedri. Header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Defending was strong. He's got a side of goal. It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He's gone for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit?
Oh, given away. João Neves. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rudiger. David Villa. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Batistuta. Kubasi. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, easy pickings there. Batistuta! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
True Bangkok United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedro Neto. And Kubasi.
He's played him through.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Volunteers for each
Neymar,
block.
voted
Please
man of the
report to
match,
staff
and
room
deservedly
immediately.
so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So it's down to business here. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. But he's taking no chances there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass is just off target, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nakata, and that interception was most necessary. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Decent hit! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Neymar herring after the ball here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri, and he's had it nicked away. Batistuta, Rummenigge, oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Rummenigge, that is good alertness. Beckham, oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice, picked out brilliantly. Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Nakata. Musiala. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Brazil have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what a mistake! He's beaten the last man! And he's there to get it away, and claimed it back swiftly. That has been cut short. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Batistuta has it out wide and in space. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Brazil do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, what has happened here? Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Nakata. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta goes steaming forward.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's an excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Rice. He's looking to set free a runner.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's straight offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Batistuta.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Nakata.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's it. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match
I'm afraid
award,
to tell
and
you
no
that we're
surprise
expecting
there.
Traffic to be heavy after the final whistle
So
today.
what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Deftly away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his Just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Schneider, good strong midfield running here. And that's a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri cuts out the pass. Hakimi does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Haaland. Now it's Darwin.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
He could be in here. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get...
Chance! And one more try! It's there! Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's straight offside. Nunez! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 35 minutes is number 18.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Played back in. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe steaming forward. And it's been given away. And the shot! It's in!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! Hakimi getting this one clear. Now it's Haaland. That's an excellent interception. And it's Schneider. Oh, shooting chance!
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And here's Messi.
Oh, that's neat.
And Messi! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The goal scorer after 59 minutes is...
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Little Messi!
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was
The
kicked, and
attendance for this match
I still
was
haven't moved.
71,649.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the
Vinicius Junior!
It's a goal! And again they hit the front!
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, easy pickings there. That is ended up in no man's land. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, perfect. There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
Iniesta. Back they go. And he's let fly! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Hello, everybody.
Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance.